I am here with Mike Cobb on Alberta Street, Northeast in the Coley neighborhood. Tell me what I'm looking at here, Mike.
The boom bike. This is the dream child of Kipchoge Spencer, the co-founder of Xtracycle. And this is sort of the culmination of 20 years of bicycle-powered sound. It's meant for mobile amplified sound with no batteries. During the last election, Kipchoge was looking for a way to hype Bernie Sanders in a unique way that grabbed people's attention and that illustrated just what's possible in the sustainability realm. That was a really successful performance, and it was the last one of the boom bikes. We've been sitting idle, and Kipchoge told me I should bring one up to Portland because Portland would have a lot of use for one. Here we are at the pinnacle of bicycle-powered sound.
I perform on the back of it, and then also I can do the pedal generating for another performer. There's a thing that holds you on the back and then has a strap, like a seat belt. And so you can stand there, and it was a bit off-putting. You're pretty high up. And I think a lot of performers are going to want to get on the back of this once they see how cool it is.
What are some types of events that you're thinking about or looking forward to playing at?
There's the bike bus. We got Sunday parkways, naked bike ride. I don't know if I'm quite there, but I thought about it.
My whole life I've been hearing people say, oh, but you need a car so you can do this thing. But I think this is just such a beautiful example of things you can do with a bike. And when we did our trial run last week and we're riding around the neighborhood just a few blocks from here, I just couldn't stop smiling, especially when I saw how many neighbors we were making smile and stop to look, and also people in cars who are like, whoa, that's amazing. We are powering it. There's no lithium being mined to make this thing happen, and I think that is also really revolutionary, as well as seeing what you can do on bikes.
It's a coaster brand trike with around a 500-pound payload rating. So that doesn't mean that we can pedal it up steep inclines, and so we have a 3-person team here. If the route that we choose has some inclines, we'll get 2 other people who will be the pushers or the wing people, ideally on skateboards, so that when the pilot calls for assistance, they drop their skateboards onto the stage and they take their positions right and left to push. It's a 3x9 with a really low end, and of course because it's a trike, you can go incredibly slow and still have stability. No motor assist, all pedal powered. We've got a Pipeline Welders umbrella rated to 40 miles an hour, so it's the toughest 10-foot diameter umbrella on the market. And then we've got the Rock the Bike Fender Blender Electric. So this is just off the shelf pedal generator that'll produce 100 watts at 120 volts. 50 watts is easy for anybody off the couch, but need somebody like Rachel or Dan for 100 watts. At the highest volumes for, say, a 1,000 person crowd, we'll be doing around 100 watts. But for just chill bike buses or 50 people, we could probably do 50 watts. This pickup truck bed is, I think it's a one-off from Coaster Trikes that they gave to the Boom Bike project, and it's got this really cool T-Track cargo management system that I made T-nuts for. So I made 4 T-nuts, which allows me to bolt this 5-foot diameter piece of plywood to it, and then when we want to take the stage module off and put a Yakima rack on, or just keep it clean for a lot of cargo, we just loosen 4 bolts and slide it right off. When we're in transit, we can store all the electrical and sound components inside, keep the center of gravity low and to keep things protected. And then once we get to the performance site, we just unload them and set them up all tool free. Yeah, that's so you can stand the trike on its tail to reduce its footprint in the garage. Because there's no electrical assist, we're forced to optimize the pedal input, and so I wanted a position that I'm really comfortable in for putting out big watts. Likewise, we got SPD pedals, so we don't lose any watts in the foot to pedal interface. We made 5 of these float stands totally crucial for keeping your performer concentrated on performing rather than concentrating on not falling off.
So up here on the sound side of things, we've got I got my guitar, which is electric acoustic, and that can plug in. We've got a wireless microphone, like headset microphone here. That runs into a mixing unit, and then all that power goes into this very robust loudspeaker that Mike has that is quite loud. That's what's being powered by this pedal generator. So that's the main thing that's being powered. But all these other sub-electronics, like the mixing board and the wireless mic and this whole charging bank here, that's all being taken care of by the human power generator. We've got the triangle here, which is important. Oops, that's a bubble. That's bubbles. Triangle, you know. Yes. And there's more that can be done, you know. We could have some low voltage electrical lights, like LED lights or something to splash things around and have fun with. I have a foot pedal stomp box that we could hook up, and you know, our imagination is the limit really here, and that's what's so cool about what Mike has put together. I was stuck in my car, and you were riding your bike. With the two-wheel freedom, you were looking out of sight. I got the old jeans on and they ain't feeling tight. I got the sun on my back and the breeze in my hair. Feels so good, yeah, I don't have a care, 'cause I'm riding my bike. I get to do what I like. Used to think to go far, you had to have a car, and that's what you